does corporate say, okay, this is what you're going to be posting and this is when, or how much flexibility is there?
That is a very, very good question. I would say the regions have a decent amount of autonomy because we do want to make sure that we rely on them as experts in their respective markets. It's hard for anybody to say, whether they're based in Japan or in the US like I am, to say that we know exactly what goes on in Brazil and what the consumer in Brazil would resonate best with. So we do give them autonomy, but when it comes to things that have more of a legal play, so for example, if it's a product, we will provide a toolkit of assets, as we say, of marketing assets that we provide to the regions to help guide in their posting, whether for resource reasons, better to have that centralized and have a single suite of marketing assets that they can use. But then they are free, even if we give them messaging points or the technological specs of the shoe, for example, they are free to both localize that in their language, speak in a certain more colloquial manner if they so choose. But when it comes to things like, let's say, an event, whether it's something like an Olympic Games or a marathon, there's just a lot more restrictions in place around if you're a sponsor, what you can say, if you're not a sponsor, what you can and can't say. So those are things that, even from a legal lens, we have to be more careful about. So in those cases, we do provide very strict guidelines of, for example, if we're talking about Australian Open, if we're not a sponsor of the Australian Open, we can't use even the tournament name. We have to say Melbourne or, the Blue Court or something like that, just to refer to the tournament.